OpenAI has started testing ads inside ChatGPT, not on a website, not in a sidebar, inside the conversation itself. That sounds like a small change. It isn't. For the first time, the interface people use to think, write, code, and plan with AI is also being explored as a place for monetization. According to OpenAI's announcement, this test is currently limited to users on the free and go tiers. Ads appear as clearly labeled sponsored content placed below responses. OpenAI says they do not influence answers and are kept separate from the model's reasoning. In other words, the model generates its reply first. Only afterward is sponsored material introduced. That distinction is important because it's meant to preserve trust in the output itself. Not everyone will see these ads. Paid tiers, including Pro, Enterprise, and Team plans, remain ad-free. OpenAI also says ads are excluded from sensitive conversations, including areas like health, finance, or personal topics. Users can dismiss ads or adjust personalization settings. So this is not a universal rollout. It's an experiment. But it's an experiment that reveals something bigger about where AI products are heading. Running large AI systems is extremely expensive. Every query requires compute, infrastructure, energy, maintenance at global scale. Unlike traditional software, AI doesn't just sit there waiting to be opened. It works every time you ask it something. At millions, and soon billions, of interactions per day, those costs scale very quickly. Advertising is one way to subsidize free access without forcing every user into a subscription model. We've seen this pattern before. Search engines followed it. Social networks followed it. Content platforms followed it. First comes usefulness. Then comes scale. Then comes the question of sustainability. In that sense, ChatGPT may be entering the same phase those platforms reached years ago. In other words, this is not just a feature test, it's a business model test. If ads become permanent, ChatGPT stops being just a tool. It becomes a platform. And platforms behave differently. They optimize for reach. They balance users and advertisers. They introduce incentives that did not exist before. OpenAI says ads will not shape answers. But the presence of monetization changes the environment in which those answers exist. That's the deeper shift. Not technical, structural. This move also follows a broader pattern across AI, more capability, more usage, more integration into everyday work, and alongside that, more cost, more infrastructure, more pressure to sustain it long term. We are watching AI systems evolve from research products into economic infrastructure, tools that are not just impressive but necessary, quietly, but very quickly. For users, this may feel minor, just another interface change. For the industry, it marks a turning point in how these systems will be funded, maintained, and ultimately shaped. The question is no longer whether AI will be monetized. It's how, and what changes when it is. If you want clear, grounded breakdowns of important AI developments without hype, subscribe. I'll keep tracking where this is actually going.